Hey everybody, this is the BowTie Boss, your authority on all things combat sports. That's boxing, MMA, and kickboxing here for Fight Combat Sports Network. Today I'm recapping HBO Boxing January 18th show that came to you live from Montreal, Quebec. In the main event we had Pascal versus Lucian Bute in a match of guys that were supposed to fight for years. Pascal been chasing Bute around for 5 or 6 years, saying he has no business being in the limelight, it should be me. And he kind of proved a little bit of a point, but the bigger point that was proved with Pascal's 12-round unanimous decision win over Bute is that, hey, Bute is not the fighter he used to be, nor was he ever that fighter that he was supposed to be. Carl Froch beat the brakes off of him, and Pascal did again last night. He said he wants to rematch, but quite frankly, the guy's not going to beat any top 10 fighter really ever again. On to Pascal, he's a guy that might get Adonis Stevenson for a title in Montreal, filling the stadium with 30,000 people, and guess what? He's going to get knocked out. If he fights Beybu Shumanov, he's going to get knocked out. If he fights Kovalev, he's going to get knocked out. Long story short, Pascal's time at the top is over as well. So, Lucian Bute, Pascal, see you guys later. On to Mike Perez, the heavyweight fight, Irish Mike Perez from Cuba, fighting against Carlos Takam. I have to say, I was very excited for this fight. The main reason I was excited for it is to see what happened to Mike Perez after damn near killing Mago Abdusalamov. You beat a guy that bad in a fight that is that vicious, and you have to wonder, what if that happens to me? Mike Perez was that guy. Carlos Takam gave him all he can handle, and it's not because Carlos Takam is a world beater. It's because, let's face it, Mike Perez isn't the guy that he was before the Mago fight, and I don't think he ever will be again as well. So, long story short, HBO Boxing, what it proved to us is that there's 3 guys that are no longer on the top of this business. And unfortunately for Mike Perez, he was a guy that was looked at as a potential world beater, a guy who might be able to fight a Klitschko and do pretty well against him. Now the big news from this last week is the Orlando Salido Vasyl Lomachenko announcement. This guy, Vasyl Lomachenko, is fighting for a world title in his 2nd fight, and against a guy who's an actual champion. He's not one of these guys that Top Rank will feed a youngster to. Granted, Lomachenko has some 300 or 400 amateur fights, and this is a tough fight for him. I tell you, I know a lot of people that think that Orlando Salido is over the hill, he's over his head, whatever it may be. This is a guy that was, listen, he was over the hill when he fought Juanma Lopez. Beat him, knocked him out twice. Now Juanma Lopez is looked at as he was overrated, but nobody said he was overrated until he got his head knocked off by, guess who? Orlando Salido. I'm not making a prediction yet on this fight. Tune in later, and I'll let you know who's going to win and why. This has been the BowTie Boss.